Hello mga katropa. Welcome to Chillax Podcast. And today we'll be talking about Friendship and Breakups Edition, where we celebrate connections and learn from heartbreak and find the silver linings in every goodbye. And ito ang first question natin. Na-experience mo na ba ang friendship breakup? Ano masasabi niyo mga katropa? How about you, Bani?
Seriously? Me pick up my sister? Yeah. Oh my God.
Tanga-tanga siya.
Bani?
Oh, me, yes.
Okay guys, ano pa? Si Bani ba to?
Yes,
Sorry,
Dad.
sorry.
Yes daw.
Yes, I've experienced that.
Kape mo yung kapatid mo.
Kailan
Guys.
mo na-experience?
I have experienced it, and I think I told the story about it to what you call this? Ate Mint already and Kuya Rich when you were asleep, Kuya.
Kwento mo
So
sa akin.
ang nangyari nun is I was a freshman in high school. Tapos, being new to America, so early, pero we changed places because usually originally we lived in LA. Tapos nag-switch kami dito sa kung saan kami nakatira ngayon. I'm in a podcast. Tapos, tapos so new ako sa high school dito. So obviously I would want to make friends because, I thought I was a very social person. So I made friends. I met this white girl, not to be racist or anything, but she was my only white friend. Siya lang yon. So I thought she was pretty nice. She was sweet and a nice person at first. Tapos, couple weeks in, naging komportable siya sa akin as I did with her. Pero that doesn't mean na nag-share ako sa kanya. Nag-share siya sa akin na meron siyang problema at home, mga ganito, ganyan. Tapos over time, as our friendship lasted longer, naging mas open siya sa akin about her love life. Every day, nagsasabi siya sa akin na different guys gusto niya i-date. Kasi pogi, ganito, ganyan. Kasi mukhang K-pop, kasi Asian. And then, as a friend, I just supported what she wanted. And, as for me, I thought she was a pretty naive person because I know she's young. She's a freshman. She's younger than me. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with everything. Tapos, she went through several heartbreaks in a span of like 1 month. And every single time, she'd ask our teacher to take me out and talk outside because she's emotionally damaged or she needs moral support or something. And, as a friend, I was there for her. And tapos, nung tumagal, last heartbreak niya, malapit na kami magtapos ng freshman year ng high school, na she came up to me, sabi niya, I'm done with guys, ayoko na sa mga lalaki. Sabi niya, pero meron pa ako isa pang crush, sabi niya sa akin. Sabi ko, sino? Sabi niya, ikaw. Sabi ko, sorry, pero I don't roll like that. So, obviously, I tried to reject her as nicely and as politely as I could kasi kaibigan ko pa rin siya. And obviously, on the span of the time where she was experiencing heartbreak, sinabi ko naman sa kanya na huwag kang easily believe, huwag kang mag-believe sa mga sinasabi ng mga crush mo sa'yo kasi maganda ka. And, they're gonna think na easy to get ka kasi alam nila na may gusto sila sa'yo. So, syempre, I did my part as a friend na I warned her and all that. Sa kanya na lang, siya na lang mag-decide kung iti-take niya yung advice. Ngayon, nung nireject ko siya, nagkaroon ng drama. Sabi niya, ba't daw ang sama ko ng tao? So, ang dami niya nang sinabi sa akin. Tapos yung friend group ko na nakilala ko din, na nagsumbong siya sa kanila. Tapos they all thought of me as a bad guy. So, sabi nila, ba't daw, tinitake advantage ko daw yung the fact na, ano siya, na she's hurt. Tapos nun, nireject ko pa daw siya. So, parang double hit daw. Sabi ko, hindi ko naman kasalanan yun kung hindi ko siya gusto. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't date the same gender. No offense. I mean, I support, but like, hindi ako ganon. Yun yung sinabi ko sa kanila. Tapos nung nakita ko na they don't like it, na they're all mad at me because of that, dinistance ko na lang yung sarili ko. Yun.
So nasira yung friendship nyo dahil nagkagusto siya sa'yo?
Yeah. Basically.
Sayang naman.
Yeah,
Yun yung
but
masakit
well.
Yun yung masakit.
Yun lang.
Oh, well, okay. Nice knowing. Ikaw, Kuya Allen. Marami si Kuya Allen.
I
Sige, wait
think
lang guys.
this counts, maybe. When I was in college, I tried to make a third friend. And I say third friend because I have two best friends.
Mm.
He was in my computer class with me. We were slowly we initially got close because of anime, and then we started hanging out. Eventually, when I got closer with him, I actually started to, care. So, okay, let me say the way I show my love to my friends and family is, sarcasm and roasting and that type of thing. That's the type of friendship that I have with people. So if I start making fun of you or being sarcastic, that's because I'm starting to feel closer with you. So let me put that out there first. So he was essentially making a lot of poor decisions, both like his direction in life, what he what classes he's taking, essentially he was trying to find direction in life, and I was trying to help him, but he pretty much refused to listen. So then I introduced him to my other friends because they still one of them I still lived in my hometown, so I was still like within close proximity. I'm like, maybe you guys can convince him that he's being stupid, because me telling him he's being stupid is not really working. And then, eventually he just couldn't take all of, I guess, the insults or the advice I was trying to give, and we just stopped talking. And a couple years passed. I'm still friends with him on Steam and Steam, Facebook. Apparently, my family knows his family from when I was a kid, because the Catholic school I got kicked out of is what he attended. So apparently, I knew him back then. So he's doing better now, recently, I think. But back then, he refused to listen. And then he even told my best friends, like on Steam, oh, I kind of want to apologize to Alan for. I didn't realize he was being hard on me because he actually cared. I'm like, yeah, I actually cared, and you were making stupid decisions in college and were wasting your time and money. So, but we never spoke again. So, but he's doing fine. So he was taking computer classes with me, and then but his passion was, I think, like film. So he went into like audio and video type of thing, and I think he's actually working for like a filming company now or something. So I think he's doing good.
That's good naman.
But yeah. So I guess friendship breakup probably most likely caused by me for being too brutally honest and telling him he's being stupid and trying to help him get his shit together, but he didn't want to.
Hindi niya lang na-handle.
Yeah. But he was a cool guy. Like not a lot of people really get along with my two friends. It's usually just our inner circle. So it was actually kind of cool to, go to each other's houses, have LAN parties, play video games, hang out, go out to eat. But you know, it just didn't work out. Even my friends knew he was making stupid decisions, and we kept telling him that he was actually the oldest of us all. He was old. He's older than me by like I think 1 or 2 years. And then I'm the youngest, but still, like, I get it's college. You're trying to figure out what you're trying to do, but at least lean towards that direction, not just waste your time and money. Anyway, that was it. I don't really have stories
Mm.
about much friendship breakup because I'm introverted and don't really make much friends. So that's all I got.
Pero connected pa rin kayo.
Hmm?
Like on social.
Yeah, I'm social with people I get close with, but it's getting to that point of being close that's hard. So I'm shy, awkward.
Mm-mm. Pero good naman eh.
Yeah,
Ano naman. It's doing good.
that's it. That's the only instance I've ever experienced.
I think me too. Once lang ako nagkaroon ng friendship breakup. And ang reason kasi nun is, ano siya. So, meron akong gustong ito yung gustong babae ko na, ano yun, alam mo kaya ilang months na rin kami nag-uusap. And the moment na pinakilala ko sa kanya yun, okay naman sa umpisa. Okay naman siya sa umpisa, like hanging around, alam mo, katuwaan as friends. Pero parang tumatagal, napapansin ko na lang na parang nagkakaroon siya ng interest dun sa usap kong babae. Dun sa, well, you can say na talking stage, ganun, o date. Tapos, ayun, tumatagal. Well, hindi naman kasi parang tinatago niya, pero kilalang-kilala ko siya, best friend ko siya. And hindi ko alam, napapansin ko lang ng konti-konti. And hindi ko alam, may nakikita na akong mga signs na every time na magkausap silang dalawa. Ayun, and okay naman na kinikwento niya rin naman sa akin kung ano yung like pinag-uusapan, ganyan-ganyan. Kukwento siya about sa akin. Parang wingman, kuya. Tas ayun, and dun na nga nag-umpisa na after a while, nag-make a move siya dun sa kausap kong babae.
Of course.
Ayun yung parang dun nag-umpisa. At first, tinago niya sa akin. Pero nung kinausap ko siya ng dire-diretso, diretsuhan kami. Man to man, ganun lang. Lalaki sa lalaki. Dun niya inamin. Nagiginyad na. Nag-uusap sila, tagal na daw. And actually, hindi naman ako galit dun sa girl. Mas galit ako sa best friend ko. Kasi in the first place, kilala ko siya and ang laki ng tiwala ko sa kanya, hindi niya gagawin yun. Ang tagal, kuya, ang tagal namin magkakilala. Ang ganda ng bonding namin. And unexpected talaga. Unexpected. Na ang dami ko pinakilala sa kanya. And ayun, dun lang naman nasira yung friendship namin. First time yun. Tinatamaan ako. Ayun, yung first friendship breakup ko. Anyways, ayun ang akin, guys. Kaya Pocoyo. Pocoyo, good morning.
Ang bilis naman sa akin agad.
Ay,
Um,
Mm.
okay, sige, before Samantha, ako muna. So, yes, na-experience ko na tong, friendship break. Actually, twice. Yung first is sophomore year sa high school. That was, ano yun? Kumbaga yung best friend ko is ka-churchmate ko din, which is, kasama ko siya sa church. And we do choir together. Tapos, tapos yun, syempre, nagkakilala na lahat, diba? So, nagkaka-close-close na. So, parang kami yung laging nag-uusap, kami yung laging nagsasama every time na may Bible sharing, every time na may gala ang barkada, kami yung nag-uusap lagi, tas ganun. Parang, so doon, naging best friend kami. And then one time, nung may fiesta sa amin dun sa Mindanao before, so parang doon, sabi ko, eto na siguro yung chance ko. Kasi nga, nahulog ako sa kanya. So that time, yun, parang nag-confess ako. And then, syempre, magkaklase din kami sa school. So, nagkikitaan talaga kami lagi, everyday.
Mm. Eh, nakatawa.
And, and that time, yun na, doon, 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 doon ko na-experience yung friendship breakup kasi that time, nag-confess ako, parang binastad niya ako. Pero, yung friendship breakup na yun, mas naging strong siya kasi at the end, pagkatapos ng confession na yun, nag-away-away. Tapos pagkatapos na nag-away, nag-reconcile kami together, nag-usap kami together. And then, mas naging kilala namin yung bawat isa na hindi talaga kami for relationship, for friendship talaga kami. Pero dumaan kami sa part na nag-break up kami as a friend. Dumaan din yung isang taon na yun kasi nga sobrang weird. Kasi nga sabi niya, bakit nagkagusto ka sa akin, bakit nagkaganon, ganon. So yun, and the second time around na may friendship breakup ako is that was on second year college. Kasi nga, itong friend ko naman, na siya yung kasabayan ko nag-enroll from first year until fourth year college, parang may nag-isang kaibigan kami na parang pinagsasama kami para mag-away kami together ng friend ko. Eh, ang may kasalanan naman talaga doon is yung friend namin na nakilala lang namin sa ka ka-blockmate lang namin sa college. And then, parang ang nangyari kasi, siya na nga yung may kasalanan, tapos kami yung naging masama, yung best friend ko sa college. Tapos parang ang pinalabas niya is, ang may mali doon is yung best friend kong babae. Tapos parang ang labo kasi nang nangyari kasi parang doon ako kumampi sa bago kong kaibigan instead na sa friend ko na best friend ko na kilala ko na talaga siya. So yun, and then parang yun, tapos sabi ko, ayoko ng ganitong sistema ng mga kaibigan na parang pinag-aaway ka, pinagugulo yung peaceful life mo together with them. Parang sabi ko, ayoko na maulit to. Parang hindi maganda yung kaibigan mo na nga tapos
Oh, you, sorry.
mahihiwalay pa sa'yo ng panandalian. Parang gano'n. So, yun lang. Yun lang yung experience ko. So far naman, wala na nangyaring gano'n. Kasi mas pumapagitna ako sa mga friends ko as of the moment. Nakikinig ako both sides. So, yan lang.
Mm. Be careful na gano'n.
Oo nga.
Okay. That's good naman na okay na. Sana di na uli maulit, no?
Oo
Okay.
nga. Sana nga di na
Okay.
maulit eh.
Thank you. Ikaw, Mint.
Ano, um, siguro yung may dalawang person. Mm, yung isa super, super talagang parang break yung isa. Still connected pero parang ano din, I don't know. Like decade ko na silang friends since elementary.
Mm.
So, more than 10 years na pala. So, yung guy, ano siya, may face siya na, ano siya, bisexual siya. May face din siya na gay siya. Tapos, dati din nagkagusto rin siya sa akin. Tapos, kasi, wait lang. Hindi ko alam kung where somewhere. Sige, lumaman na. Ayun, sabi niya sa akin, ano, kasi morena ako, tas dati mas maitim ako. Sabi niya sa akin, kapag pumuti daw ako, liligawan daw niya ako. Pero ako hindi naman ako nakinig sa ganun. Kasi parang ano, yung dati din kasi yung ugali ko, sobrang sobrang kulit, mahilig mag-prank, ganyan. Tas sa circle of friends namin, kaming dalawa yung life of the party. So, ayun, tapos nagbago yung ugali ko hanggang nung nag-college ako. Tapos dun sila nanibago sila na naging happy din sila sa nag-grow ako, ganyan. Tapos, fast forward after college nung yun nga sa work. That time, nasa Dunkin' Donut kami. Tapos, that time, sobrang torn ako sa 3 options ko. I think 3 yun. Tapos, parang related yun sa career. Saka, siguro din naalis din kasi ako ng Philippines din. So, tapos I forgot na kung ano yung 3 options na yun. Tapos, that time, ang hinahanap ko sa kanila is comfort, not their advices. Tapos, parang nabombard ako sa kanila with questions. And, parang every time na nagsasalita ako, na-invalidate yung feelings ko. Pati yung opinions ko. Na yun yung buhay ko. Ganun. So, parang, that time, okay din sa akin na nag-break up na rin kami. Like, FO na kami. Kasi parang, I mean, nag-cry ako, parang maiyak na rin ako nun in public. Tapos doon na rin ako in anxiety. Doon ko first ko na-experience yung anxiety. Parang doon nga ako nagka-anxiety dahil doon. Parang yun yung root, pero I'm not sure if yun talaga. But anyway, doon ako hininga, ganun. Tapos, and then, tapos ayun, edi, pag, yun, so, parang hindi na sila happy sa achievements ko, ganyan. Parang dati, masaya sila sa pag-grow ko, pero parang tumatagal. Hindi na sila nagiging happy sa achievements ko, and siguro magkaiba rin kasi kami ng field. So, parang, Tapos, yung guy na yun din, gaya ng girl yun, yung guy, ayaw niya sa akin, parang magaling kasi siya manghula. Tapos, yung inuhula niya sa akin, hindi daw ako makakarating sa Canada. I think yun yung huli niya. Tapos may mga iba siyang hula din na nagkatotoo sa aming friends. Sa circle of friends. Ayun. I think masyado nang mahaba. Yeah, yun na yun.
So, yung mga friendship breakup mo is nasa Pinas, tapos nung pumunta ka na dito, wala na.
Wala akong friendship break. Yeah, yun lang. Yung dalawang yun. Super maalaga ako sa friends, but that parang sobrang hindi na talaga healthy for me.
Okay. Thank you, Mint. Hindi pa ba lahat, guys? On to our next question. And for our next question, what is friendship to you? What is friendship to you, Kuya Al?
That should be a simple thing to answer.
Anyway.
people you can be yourself with, maybe,
Mhm. Tama.
or I'm afraid that people you can be more of yourself with. Because me
Mhm.
personally, I'm only 100% of myself with my wife. But at the very least, not like hiding who you are. I think those are the people that you can be. That's what it means to be friends with someone. For
Mhm.
people that really understand you.
Yeah, tama naman.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I
Sa'kin, what
believe.
is friendship to me? Ang friendship sa'kin is, I think yung ano, yung bonding niyo na parang comfy ka. Na you can show your ano, yung true self. Wala kang tinatago,
Yeah.
'di ba? Yeah. Same as you, kuya. Ikaw po kuya? Mint? Bunny?
Oh,
Okay,
no
next
one wants to
question.
answer.
Ano, sige, ako na lang muna. Ako para sa'kin, friendship is yung bahon ng isa't isa tanggap. Tas may tiwala. And I think platonic for me. Parang may iba naman, may iba nagsa-start sa friends. Pero yung totoong, as in yung tumatagal na friendship, parang, lalo na 'pag kung girl and boy, parang dapat hindi hindi na-attract. Alam mo maganda siya or gwapo siya, pero walang attraction, gano'n, na parang aabot pa sa ano. So, it's platonic friendship then.
Mm.
So, yeah, yun lang.
Mhm. Ganda naman ng answer. Miss Universe natin 'yan.
Eh,
Ikaw
hindi
po
ako.
kuya? Po kuya, andiyan ka pa?
Ako na pala, sorry.
Hindi. Sige.
Saglit. Okay, so so the question is, what is friendship to you? So friendship is ito yung taong maaasahan mo. Ito yung taong or this friendship, yun, sabi nga ni Min na alam lahat ng baon ng bawat isa, walang taguan, being honest to your friend, yun. And also, um, mutual understanding. It's not the fact na yung mutual understanding tulad nung magka-crush siya. Parang may ano kayo, both are thinking in a good way and also giving a piece of advice for each other. Yun lang.
Mhm. Okay. Ganda, ganda. Okay. Bunny, andiyan ka ba? Okay, guys. I think Bunny is AFK for now. Okay, di pa tayo next question. Mas masakit ba kapag tropa ang nawala kaysa jowa? Bakit?
I want to make sure I'm translating this properly. Does it hurt more if you lose friends or if you lose a relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
And what? And what?
Just make sure.
Gusto mong answer na, kuya?
Uh, no, let me think.
Ako na lang muna. Pwede ba
Ayan
ako?
si Min. Ready si Min.
Ako siguro depende kung gaano katagal yung pinagsamahan niyo ng tropa. Siguro kung saglit lang parang hindi gano'n kasakit. Pero kung matagal, iba yung sakit. Kasi parang, um, ang daming iba yung memories. Kasi 'pag with jowa parang yung mga pictures madaling i-delete. Pero 'pag yung sa tropa, yung memories na yun like, alam mo yun, sobrang dami na masakit. Lalo na yeah, for me mas masakit yung tropa kapagka matagal yung pinagsamahan kaysa jowa. Yeah, mm.
Depende sa
Yeah.
pinagsamahan. Ikaw, kuya?
Based on my past mistakes, it hurts more to lose a relationship because I've definitely put a strain on my friendships and family due to love before. So I think I answered my own question
Mm, so
because
relationship.
I'm a romantic, or not a romantic, but lovebird. So
Lover boy pala si
uh,
Kuya.
and I haven't really lost like that many real friends. That's why I said the first question. That's like the only story I have on friendship breakup. But
Mm-mm.
I can say several stories about relationships, as you all know from previous podcasts.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think para sa akin din, mas masakit pagka mawalan ka ng pag nawala yung jowa.
Yeah.
Mm. Kasi ako same as kuya, binibigay ko rin yung parang 100% ko.
Mhm.
Well, kasi wala akong masyadong na-experience na friendship na nawala. Like yung talagang friends na friends kayo, like close na close.
Yeah.
Yung mga naka-relationship ko rin naman, before that, mangyari yung friendship breakup. And I think ilang months, I think one month din akong hindi nakapag-move on nun. Yung nawala yung jowa ko. Kaya yeah, para sa akin mas masakit. Kahit pa hindi ganun katagal yung pinagsamahan. Kasi pag may jowa mo, interaction na yan eh. Like, gusto mo na parang, well, you could say mahal mo. Yun. Ikaw po kayo.
Ako, for me, mas masakit kapag nawala yung best friend ko instead of a relationship. Kasi nga, as I've mentioned last podcast that I was been broken-hearted for some many of the guys. And yeah, kasi yung friend kasi is hindi ko naman sinasabing wala yung jowa ko and in times of my sadness, kahit anong nararamdaman ko, andiyan naman siya. Pero iba talaga iba kasi yung turingan ng tropa nyo kasi sa jowa mo. Si tropa kasi or sa best friend kasi, siya yung taong sasampalin ka sa katotohanan na it really hits you a different way na magbibigay siya ng advice sa'yo na talagang magigising ka to the point na naging tanga ka na pala sa isang taong pwede mo naman hindi gawin dapat yun. And yes, I am a romantic person pero mas pipiliin ko yung tropa ko or which yung best friend ko na mas matagal ko nakasama kasi sa relationship ko na bago pa lang. So that's my opinion. For me lang ha. So, yun. Siguro yun yung yun yung ang sagot ko sa tanong na to. Kasi friends stays forever. Although, jowa naman can stays forever. Pero yun nga, si best friend or si friend kasi is andyan siya lagi every time that you need him or her. So, yun lang.
Mm, mm. Lagi nandiyan sila. Masasandalan mo pag may
Yes.
problema. Mm, okay. Thank you, thank you. Sige, hindi na tayo magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. Next question. Ano ang mga red flags sa isang friendship na dapat bantayan? Ito, I think I can easily, to?
Oh yeah, this is easy too.
I think ako para sa akin yung red flags is yung yung bina-backstab ka at saka yung nagkakagusto siya sa mga nagugustuhan mo. Ayun, masakit yung backstab kasi maganda yung bonding niyo pero yung pala may isang face din siya na mas nagsasabi ng masama about you. I think yun yung ako sa akin. Backstab and yung pagtingin sa mga nagugustuhan mo. Ikaw, kuya. Yun.
Constantly asking for money and backstab. Because and just from my past experiences, I gained my skill of learning how to read people from my experiences of getting backstabbed by friends. So, in a way, it makes you learn. It can make you have trust issues, but don't let those red flags make you lose hope in people. Yeah.
And I
Yes.
think, kaya,
Oh no, I was gonna say not everyone. Just because one person is a piece of shit, it doesn't mean everyone is. Put it down. Excuse my language.
it's okay.
Yeah.
And I think, add ko yung akin, yung red flag din sa mga friendship is yung may history sila na pag-cheat. Like in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yun yung, ikaw, Mint.
Oh, shoot. Pwede pala yun, no? Ang ganda ng naisip ko dun. Never ko naisip yun. Parang red flag na sa tao na ata yung gano'n. Anyway, for me, yung red flag sa isang friendship, based from my past experience, they're not happy for your achievements or insecure. Tapos, they invalidate your feelings. So far.
Ulit? Joke lang.
Visit ka?
Joke lang. Ikaw po kayo.
So far.
Anong mga red flags?
For me, yun. Dapat natin bandayan is yung mga cheater. Yung mga laging nanghihingi ng pera, kunyari nangungumusta, pero nangungutang pala. So, yun yung mga dapat natin bandayan sa mga friendship. Yun lang.
Mga pasimple, mga trick daw nila.
Yeah, that's true. Kasi I have a lot of friends. Ay, hindi naman siguro lahat. Pero most of them, for example, nung time na nasa Canada ako, sabi nila, uy, kami kanin friend, pahiram naman ako ng 10,000. Uy, nakukumusta tapos naghihiram ng pera.
Di ba?
Pwede
Trick
ba yung
lang daw.
machismis? Sorry.
Ano na?
Or, ko red flag ba yun? Machismis. Kasi
Machismis.
chismis ka rin, ganun. I don't know. Or just, what?
Yun,
See,
for
I
you.
had a question about that. Is it chismis if you listen, if you spread it, or if you just listen, it's fine?
Fred.
Actually, there's different types of chismis. It's either pinag-usapan nyo kasi na-miss nyo or pinag-usapan nyo kasi sinisiraan nyo siya.
Oh, okay. Because I love to listen, but I won't spread.
Diba? For your own entertainment.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want to. What is it? I want to add one to that too. Another red flag: if they're not willing to put in as much effort into the friendship as you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fun.
Isa rin yan.
So, like, if you're going out of your way because your best friend is heartbroken or something, think about it if they'll really do the same for you. And that's why I have two best friends.
Okay. Parang ano yun, magkaiba. Magkaiba na ugali ba sa hindi kuya.
I have a lot of trust issues.
We can all agree naman din. Mahirap na. Si Bunny ba? Balik nandiyan na si Bunny.
Oh, umalis siya.
Umalis daw siya driving.
Hmm.
Okay, so next question. May friend ka na bang bigla na lang di nagparamdam? Anong ginawa mo? Did you ever have a friend na parang nag-vanish na lang? Hindi nagparamdam.
Uh,
And anong ginawa mo? I don't think meron
Ah.
akong ganun.
May
I
gusto
don't
ko
know.
Yeah, I don't think naranasan ko to. Yeah, wala akong comment dito.
I mean, I'm the friend that disappears.
Me too.
So I'm like, no comment.
Yung pala ang problema.
Can I answer this?
Yes, I mean,
Ako kasi parang for me, parang growing old, may sarili na ring buhay or pamilya yung mga friends mo. So parang for me, wala namang hindi big deal yung hindi magparamdam. Saka hindi mo naman kailangan everyday kausap, ganyan. Hindi naman siya requirement para lang masabi mo kaibigan mo yung kaibigan na to. Parang kung magkita kayo or mag-usap kayo, parang dun pa rin yung connection. So parang wala namang kailangan gawin. Pero if it's up to you, if you wanna say, how are you, ganyan. Or gusto mo mga musta. So, optional yun. But so far, wala naman ako ginawa. Pag may mga nakikita lang ako post, ganyan, I'm so happy with your achievements, ganyan. Congrats, ganyan, sa baby or whatsoever.
Actually,
binabati-bati mo na.
I still check in on high school friends every few years. Yes, every few years.
As in? Until now, kuya?
Sometimes I think it's been like 3 years since I spoke to someone. I should probably check in on them again. But we were like nothing happened. We kept in touch until she moved.
Wait, kuya, dito ka nag-aral, di ba? Dito ka nag-aral? Like sa US?
Yeah, I was born here and studied here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think naranasan ko to. Mga schoolmates, oo. Like pag school lang. Sa labas wala na. Ikaw po kuya, naranasan mo na ba to?
So far, wala naman. Hindi siya nawala. Nag-show up sa bigla. Kasi nga, yung sabi ko, ang hiram ng pera na yun yung pinaka ko dito, answer. So wala naman akong kasi lahat naman talaga, sabi nga naman ni Min, 'di ba? We have a lot of kanya-kanyang buhay and also syempre busy na rin sa buhay nila kasi siguro may mga sariling pamilya or di kaya nag-boost na yung career nila and they were so busy. So yun.
Yeah. Okay, wag na ulit tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Tara na. Kapag nasaktan ka sa kaibigan mo, dapat ba confront agad or i-let go quietly? Kapag nasaktan ka.
Depends. It depends on what it is. It's hard to answer that generally. Because as a guy, I'm hurt. Let me sleep. Wake up next morning. I'm over it. so like it depends. It depends what they did. If it's like your girl cheated on you with your friend, that's a different story. Hell no, you killed her. You don't move on quietly. So it depends.
Mm.
But depending on how personal, I want to say confront.
Mm. Okay. I think ako let go quiet. Kasi ako ayoko nung nag-e-expect ako sa others na para lang ano, I can feel good.
Well, what does confront mean? Like you're expecting an apology, or it's like confront them,
Like,
like punch them in the
uh,
face? That's
wait,
what I'm wondering. That's what I'm
at,
wondering.
at ano po sa violence?
May mention mo ito yung issue.
Uh,
Ganun.
yeah,
Ano
so
mean? Ano
uh,
mean?
I-mention yung issue.
yeah, like
Oh,
if you is it confront just to talk about it, or like confront expecting an apology or something?
I think it can be both, pero most likely na parang pag-uusapan niyo yung problema.
Hmm.
Yun nangyari. Hmm. Ikaw, Min? Ano masasabi mo dito?
Ako, sa experience ko, siguro i-let go quietly. Parang no need na siguro for closure. Parang, kasi parang alam naman niya na ganito yung ginawa niya. Parang aware na siya, lalo na kung siya yung nagkamali. Aware siya, alam niya. So, parang siya dapat na mag-confront if may gusto siya sabihin sa akin. Pero, pagka, yun nga, yung dun sa red flags, I just move on na lang sa life ko. The person.
Oo. Okay. Thank you, Min. Ikaw po kayo. Ile-let go mo ba or dapat
Patayin
ikaw
mo sila.
Tinalogan na tayo ng ating mga kapodcaster.
Tatagay daw.
Gising pa ba si Pocoyo?
Ako na ba? Wait.
Sige lang. Take your time. And while andyan naman si
Okay, for
Van.
this one, ako, case-to-case basis. Kasi ako yung tipong tao na iko-confront ko siya agad. It's either ako or siya yung may mali. Or different way. Let it go quietly. Kung mas malala yung nangyari together with us. Yun. Kasi ako yung tao, like for example, ako yung taong ayoko nung paaway or ayoko nung nasaktan ako or nasaktan ko yung tao. So, better to confront it or it's either let it go quietly. Case to case basis.
Mm, mm. Confront. Okay. Thank you, Pocoyo. Kuya, ikaw na ulit. Okay, next
Wait,
question.
me? I answered.
Next question. Tara. Toxic ba agad kapag may konting selos sa ibang tropa? Mint, answerin mo to.
So, nagsiselo siya sa other friends mo, right?
Mhm. Like, I think nagsiselos like sa mga friend group, ganun. Not relationship, but sa mga friends. Like,
Never
nagsiselos
ko
ka sa isang
na-experience.
friend mo.
Never ko siya na-experience. Wala akong kinakaselos, tas wala ding may nagsiselos sa other friends ko. So, I don't know. Pag-isipan
Yeah,
ko,
same here.
I would.
I haven't seen that either.
Mhm. So, do you guys think toxic ba yun or hindi? Kung nagsiselos sila.
I
Kung
want to
sa
say that has to be toxic if it's outside of a relationship, right?
Mm. Pwede naman.
No.
Pwede naman, possible. Ikaw, Mint.
Siguro parang isip ko, naisip ko kung bakit ba nagsiselos eh. Kasi wala siya. Pero siguro okay yung tampo, pero yung selos na may konting control, I think yun yung toxic. Na parang siya lang yung, ako lang yung kasakila ko niya, ako yung nagsasabi na nagsiselos ako. Parang ako dapat yung kasama mo dun, ganyan, ganyan. Parang yung controlling na ako yung gawin mo life, ay buong mundo. So parang yun yung toxic for me.
Mm-mm.
Pero if tampo, it's okay.
Pwede mag-example?
Malinaw ba sinabi ko? Sorry.
Hindi ko na-guess yung huli. Pero sige. Sige.
Ulitin ko. Pwede ko ulitin.
Hindi na.
O sige.
Okay na. Umupo ka na dyan. At mag-relax.
Time is running ba?
Umupo ka na dyan. I think toxic yung katulad ng kay Mint. Pag kinokontrol ka na, pag na-feel mo na yung controlling niya, kasi grabe naman. Well, actually, yeah. Lalo na pag sa jowa mo. Like, you're in a relationship. Doon siya nagsiselos. And that's pretty toxic for me. Ikaw, kuya. Ako, kuya. Bukoyo.
For me, yun din, yung kinokontrol ka, toxic yun. Pero, pag may konting selos lang with sa ibang tropa, for me, it's a case-to-case basis din. Depende kasi kung ano yung pinag-uusapan nila, kung ano yung ginagawa nila. Kasi, kung konting selos lang naman sa ibang tropa, wala naman siguro, hindi naman siguro toxic yun. Yun lang talaga yung controlling or making decision for you. Yun lang. Parang doon, nagiging toxic yung tropa mo pag kinokontrol ka nila or binibigyan ka ng desisyon sa sa decision mo rin bilang kaibigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think advices is okay pa, pero yung controlling na. No.
Yeah, that's true. Advice is it's good, but controlling it's smart.
Mm-hmm. Ayun. Ikaw, Bunny. Si Bugs Bunny, is it back?
Ay, ano po yung question?
Eto, toxic ba agad kapag may konting selos sa ibang tropa?
Sa ibang tropa, as in like tropa?
Yeah, hindi relationship.
Shush! For me, that shouldn't, in the first place, you shouldn't be jealous. Like, why would you be jealous of your tropa? Diba?
Mm.
For me, I don't. Kasi, they're just friends. It's not like, like, kayo. Sometimes pag kayo naglalaro kayo without, hindi naman ako nagselos. Okay lang sa akin. At least you guys are having fun. So, I don't think na may right akong magselos pag ganong situation. So, for me, I shouldn't even be jealous. Parang ganon. That's my opinion at least.
Mm-mm. Sa tingin, toxic ba yun? Hindi.
Toxic. That's definitely toxic. Toxic po yun.
Yes. Di ba? Okay, on to the next question na tayo. Paano mo nalalaman kung worth it pang i-save ang friendship? Ooh. Worth it ba? Ikaw, Kuya Allen. Paano mo nalalaman?
I think I answered this earlier with the red flag question.
Wait, ano ka?
The concept of is it worth saving a friendship if it's in danger? Like, are they gonna do the same to you? Same for you?
Mm.
Maybe.
So, worth it pa rin kung gusto na ibalik yung friendship.
So is this like someone backstabbed you and you're deciding if you still want to be friends with them, something like that. Is that what this is? Is that what this means?
Wait, kuya. Sorry, humina yung boses mo.
Oh, is this like a someone backstabs you and you're wondering or deciding if you still want to stay friends?
No, like, nawala na yung friendship nyo. Like, parang friendship over. Pero parang gusto mo,
Oh, okay.
like, isi-save nyo yung friendship para magkahiwalay. I mean, magkabalik.
Mm, uh, it depends. Like how long you've been friends. Uh, if it's still possible to like keep in touch, stay close. I guess like deciding if it's still possible, maybe.
Mm. So, kung possible
Um,
pa, isi-save mo kuya.
yeah, yeah. If
Mm.
it's
Okay.
worth it, if it's still worth it. I don't know. It's a weird question.
Nahirapan si kuya, guys. I think, malalaman ko naman kung worth it pa if kung siya ay parang may ginagawa pa. Like, siguro nagpaparamdam, gano'n-gano'n. Pero I don't think worth it pa rin i-save kung parang nawala na siya. Hindi na siya nagparamdam, ah, ano yun, parang binalewala niya lang. Ayun, I don't think worth it pa rin i-save 'pag gano'n. As long as nagpaparamdam, sige worth it para sa kasi ibig sabihin parang we're in the same boat na, eh. Like gusto namin i-save yung friendship namin o hindi.
Oh,
Iba
okay. And then if it's something like that, then yeah, it's worth it.
mhm,
Yeah.
ayun. Ikaw ba
So
worth
like
it?
it's a friendship that is already broken pero like titingnan ko kung pwede pang ibalik, gano'n?
Yes.
Um, Depende lang po 'yun sa dun sa tao na friend na gusto kong ibalik. Kung if I feel like na nagbibigay pa rin siya ng effort, at least a little bit kahit na let's just say, he or she still greets me happy birthday, merry Christmas, parang gano'n. Parang konting-konti lang siya nag-uusap.
Mm.
Pagka gano'n naman, I'd say 50-50 puwede. Pero pagka merong history na hindi ko nagustuhan about that person, I wouldn't say it's worth it, gano'n. So, it's depending on what kind of situation I'm in with that person, parang gano'n ba.
Depende rin sa bonding niyo, gano'n.
Mhm.
Okey. Ikaw, Mint, or po kayo? May masasabi ba kayo?
Sino sa atin gustong mauna, sis?
Ikaw na, Mint, saglit lang. Ikaw muna. Makikinig
Sige.
muna ako.
For me, malalaman kung worth it bang i-save ang friendship. Mababa ang pride. Nakikita mo na she or he's willing to reconcile, hindi lang ikaw. Hindi ka rin kinut off sa social media. Yun lang.
Mm. So, as long as may connection, gano'n?
Ano?
Like, as long as may connection pa kayo like in social, gano'n?
Oo, kasi yung actions niya malalaman mo rin na parang gusto ka na i-cut off. Eh, ba't ka pa parang hindi na worth it i-save yun kung gusto ka na i-cut off talaga.
Mm,
Mm.
tama naman. Ikaw po kuya, ready na ba?
Ready na. Saglit.
Ready.
So, paano mo malalaman kung worth it pang i-save ang friendship? Yun, yung sabi ko nga, ako yung tipong tao na ako yung nauunang magsalita sa friend. Like for example, ako yung unang magko-confront. So, if he or she is willing to reconcile our friendship, then yun, worth it ko pang isave yung friendship namin. Pero, case-to-case basis pa din. Kasi nga, may ibang tao na, yeah, you already talk with, but parang wala nang pag-asang i-save yung friendship kasi mas pinili niya yung bagong nakilala niya sa matagal niyang nakilala. And yun, connection between socials, nagkukumustahan, and parang hindi naman siya totally day-to-day basis na update. Kumbaga, siguro once a month, twice a month, or twice a month, yun. Worth it pang isip yung friendship na yun. That's it.
Yeah, tama naman. Talagang depende sa mga bandings ng mga friendship yan. Okay. Okay, tara guys. Next question. Ano ang pinaka-hurtful na sinabi o ginawa sa'yo ng dating kaibigan? Anong pinaka-hurtful na sinabi o ginawa sa'yo ng dating kaibigan? So like, oh, sorry guys, nag-pause yung utak ko. Okay.
I mean, personally, ito, spilling secrets. Yan lang.
Ano kaya?
Spilling, sharing secrets.
Yung sinashare yung secrets mo, ganun.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Oh.
This is all like old high school drama. I don't really have like adulthood friendship problems. Lahat ng high school drama.
Diba? It's throwback daw, throwback.
Yeah. I set up my adulthood so I wouldn't have to deal with any of this drama when it comes to friends.
Throwback lang daw.
Yeah, that's it. I was what? I was what, 15 years old? Half my age now when that happened.
I think sa akin, yeah, yun lang yung sa when na-broke yung friendship namin. Yung pinaka-hurtful na talagang nawala dahil lang sa isang babae, nawala siya. I think, doon ako mostly nasaktan talaga. Ayun, yun lang. Short answer. Ito, si Bunny. Ikaw, Bunny.
Pinaka-hurtful. Yes. Hello? Rinig ko ba ako?
Yes. Rinig ka
Okay. So, pinaka-hurtful sa akin, this was a friend back in the Philippines. Nakasama ko siya for 4 years, I think. Siya yung pinaka-longest kong naging friend. Kasi pagkatapos ko pa, nagsimula pa lang ako ng elementary, friend ko na siya. And then, nung masaya, all is good when I was still in the Philippines. We celebrated, we cried when we graduated. And then I told them, hey, I'm gonna go to the US. I'm not gonna come back for a long time. So, nandito na ako sa US. I tried to contact them, pero hindi sila nasagot. Wala man lang kamusta. But I always text them. But then I got busy with school and the responsibilities here in the US as a young child, chores and stuff. So I couldn't open Facebook anymore. So time, I reached out to one of my other friends in the Philippines. And then she told me na yung best friend ko na yon, yung babae na yon na naging friend ko for a long time. Turns out, as soon as I left, she started a rumor about me dun sa friend group namin. all this nasty stuff she told them, and that's why they haven't been responding to me every time I text them. So apparently, sabi sa akin nung friend ko na kinausap ko, sabi niya na apparently she was jealous of me kasi daw um, ninakawan ko daw siya. Ang dami ko daw kinuha sa kanya basically. Which in my opinion, I don't think I did anything wrong kasi I was a good friend to her. And ang daming drama na nangyari pero we fixed it. I thought we fixed it. Pero apparently she hold grudges. And she thought it was my fault. Kahit na hindi ko naman kasalanan yung nangyari. Kaya yun.
So basically, binackstab ka.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Ikaw, Mint. Or Pocoyo. Pocoyo.
So far, ang pinaka-hurtful sabi o ginawa sa akin ng kanilang dating kaibigan ko is yung yung pala, yung sinabihan niya akong mang-aagaw ako ng boyfriend. Kasi nga, that time, nung before ako umalis, ay di pala, nung college day, second year, third year college yun. So, kumbaga, yung kaibigan ko, or yung kasama ko sa churchmate ko, may boyfriend siya na sa Christian. And then, yeah, magkasama kami talaga sa simbahan lahat. So, that time, yung boyfriend niya lumalapit sa akin. So, sabi ko, there's malice at all kasi kilala ko naman siya, yung kaibigan ko. So, yun, parang, yun yung sinabi niya sa mga agaw daw ang boyfriend sa may boyfriend. Kasi nga, ang nangyari, yung boyfriend niya lumalapit sa akin and then on that time na nagbaband kami, sa akin siya tumatabi. Pero ako, wala akong pakialam doon. Kasi alam ko namang may boyfriend yung tao eh. Pero yun lang, doon lang ako nasaktan sa sinabi niyang ginagawan ko siya ng boyfriend pero hindi ko naman ginawa. And pinahiya niya ako sa circle of friends and also sa church me. Yun ang nangyari. Yan lang.
Pagkamalan ka lang.
Yeah, oo. Parang biniblame niya ako na lumalayo yung boyfriend niya sa kanya. Pero hindi ko naman talaga totally inagaw. Kasi nga, ako yung tipong tao din kasi na pag kunyari kaibigan kita tapos may jowa ka, kakaibiganin ko din yung jowa mo kasi nga ayoko ma-left behind or ma-left out ano yun, ma-out of place yung isang tao.
Mm.
So yun yung ginawa ko. Kasi nga, no malice at all kasi wala naman akong feeling sa boyfriend niya. Kaibigan lang naman talaga yung turing ko. Eh, hindi ko naman kasalanan kung lumalapit yung boyfriend niya sa akin, di ba? Pero yung pinakaano lang doon, sinabi niya ako mga agaw, tapos pinahiya niya ako sa buong church week. So yun, doon ako mas nasaktan ng lalo. So yun lang.
Masakit talaga yan pagka paghusgan ka na hindi mo ginawa.
Oo nga, tapos yung mismo magsasabi pa sa'yo, kaibigan mo.
Pero, ikaw, Mint.
Siguro, unahin ko muna yung ginawa. May nakuha akong anxiety because of them. Invalidated yung feelings and opinions ko that time. Tas may sinabi din sila sa'kin after kong umiyak nun. Ano ba tawag dun? Hangulngul ba yun? Hangulngul sa iyak. Anong tawag dun? Hagulgul? Or hagulgul? Hangulngul,
Hindi ko
hagulgul,
rin alam ang word. Basta umiyak.
hagulgul. Parang yung sobrang iyak. Di ba
Mm.
hagulgul yun? Ewan ko. Anyway, basta sobrang iyak ko nun. Tas parang, yung hininga ko parang, hinahabol ko pa yung hininga ko. Tas tinanong sa'kin, kanino daw ako mas nasaktan? Sa kanya or sa akin? Tinanong pa sa'kin yun, what the heck ako. Like, bakit mo ba itatanong yun? Nasaktan mo na nga yung tao. So, dun ako, yun yung sobrang nag-impact sa'kin na parang talagang tong kaibigan nito. So, dun ako na-hurt. And then, yung isa kong, yung guy friend ko na gay or bisexual siya. Ano siya, in-unfriend niya ako sa social media. So, dun ako, parang nasaktan ako. Hindi na siya nag-try na ayusin pa, ganyan.
Mm.
So,
Pero gusto ko
yun
pa.
lang. Nakita ko na lang may add a friend. Ganun. Dun ako na-hurt.
Um,
After 10 years, more than 10 years. It's parang so easy for him to unfriend me, ganun. Ayun, yun lang.
mm, mm. Okay, thank you, man. Okay, guys, next question. Move on. Char. After friendship breakup, friends pa rin ba sa social media o unfollow na? O yan, Mint. Ikaw na.
Okay, sige. Sagutin ko na lang. Yung isa kong friend, totally wala na talaga. Tapos yung isa naman, connected pa rin kami. Pero, wala, nandyan lang siya. Ganun. Yun lang.
So,
Yeah.
friends pa rin sa social.
Friends pa rin kami sa Facebook and Instagram.
Mm.
Tapos may number pa rin ako. Pero Philippine number kasi yun. Tapos yung isa talaga, totally wala na. Pero totally, okay lang din sa akin. Naka-recover na rin ako from that FO. So, okay lang.
I think sa akin, it depends eh. Like, pagka gusto ko pang like makipagkaibigan sa kanya, I think friends pa rin sa social media. Pero kung parang masakit na yung ginawa niya, parang, I don't know, the story is not enough na. I think unfollow ko na rin. Yun. I think it depends sa situation niya. Ikaw, kuya.
I only use social media for memes, so that doesn't really count for me. The only social media I use is Discord to play games and keep in touch with friends. And there isn't really friends or
No comment.
unfollowed dito. So no comment.
No comment. Mm.
Unless
Ikaw,
people
Pani.
unfriend me.
Hindi mo. Basta social media.
So, ano po ulit yung question?
After friendship breakup, friends pa rin ba sa social media or unfollow mo na?
Oh, friendship breakup? Um, for me, I'd say unfollow ko na. Kasi pag na-broken na yung friendship, I don't think I'm gonna want to rebuild that friendship or know anything about them ever again. Kung ganun.
Mm. Ikaw po kayo.
So far sa mga naging friendship breakups ko, although may Facebook ako pero not totally to unfriend or unfollow them kasi syempre nga sabi nga nila kanya-kanyang buhay, so kung wala nang pakialaman, let it be. Stay sila sa socials. And for me, wala na akong pakialam doon. Kasi nakaraan yun eh. It's already in the past. So, what's good for me right now is to face the, ano, next, next step. Parang focus on the career, focus on whatsoever, etc. Parang yun lang. Hindi ko naman sila in-follow, hindi ko naman sila in-friend, or it's either brinok. So, yun. Kung may nakaraan man, then let it go. Forget about it and start a new life, a peaceful life. Yun lang.
Mm.
Kasi hindi
Okay.
naman siguro, to add up lang pala, sorry, Karoko. To add up lang pala. Hindi naman siguro big deal kung i-unfollow mo sila or i-unfriend mo sila sa socials.
Mm.
Kasi you have your own eh. Tapos isa pa, kung friends kayo in person or in socials, wala naman sigurong masama kung hindi mo i-follow or i-unfollow mo. Ganun lang.
Mm. So, it depends pa rin. Okay. Thank you po kayo. Next question, guys. Ano ang natutunan mo sa pinakamasakit mong friendship fallout? So, ano natutunan mo doon sa friendship niyo na broken?
Wait,
What did you
translate.
What did you learn, kuya, sa
Oh, what I.
pinakamasakit mong friendship
Oh,
fallout?
okay.
Anyone
No,
wants to answer this?
no comment ulit. I learned trust issues. Yan lang.
Di ba? Kasi doon, masarap ang buhay ng ano.
Trust
Ikaw, Min.
issues. Don't open your heart up ever again. Yan lang. Diba?
Di ba? Parang hindi mo share yung secret. Parang hindi ka daw mabackstab. Eh, yung dapat mong gawin. Ikaw, Mint. May mga comment ka na ba? Or po kayo? Bunny?
Isip ako.
Good morning.
Ako na ba?
Anyone gusto mo
Okay.
answer?
So, ano lang, ang natutunan ko sa pinakasakit na, ano yun? Ano ang natutunan mo sa pinakamasakit mong friendship fallout? Ano lang, although, kung talagang literally tinuturing mo siyang kaibigan, kapatid, or nire-respeto mo siya bilang tao, ano lang, hindi naman, hindi dapat totally 100% ibibigay mo lahat. Although may trust naman, pero hindi totally ibibigay lahat yung trust. Kasi nga, nag-iiba yung personality ng tao when it comes to ano, tawag nito, kumbaga, matanda na, iba-iba na yung, ano, iba-iba na yung personality pagdating ng panahon na hindi na kayo magkasama or nagkakasama pa kayo. So, ang natutunan ko doon is, huwag mo ibigay lahat, mag-iwan ka sa sarili mo kung pwede.
Parang
Diba?
love lang din ah.
Yes. When it comes to love, huwag mo ibigay lahat. Huwag 100% kasi masasaktan at masasaktan ka.
Until you're married.
Different na yun daw. I think ang na-learn ko sa pinakamasakit kong friendship fallout is there will still be unexpected things that will happen. Kahit ano, mataas yung bonding nyo, yung trust mo is 100%. Nandun pa rin yung unexpected things na hindi mo inaakala na dadating. Dahil sa mga bondings nyo, tiwala nyo. Ayun. Betrayal is still possible. Ayun natutunan ko. Ikaw, Bunny? Or Min? Good morning, guys.
Okay, ako muna. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Kasi hinintay ko lang si Ate Mel pa kasi Ate Mel gusto mag-answer first kasi. Oh, okay. So, what I learned from my past friendships that's broken, I learned that not to trust people too much. Because notice ko yun sa sarili ko eh. Ang dali-dali kong maging trusting sa isang tao. Like, napakadali. Like, because I'm a soft-hearted person and I don't think of myself as a worthy, like, I'm an introvert basically. So when I make friends, like for me they're like everything. Like napaka-close ko na sa kanila. I feel like madali akong ma-attach. Parang ganun. And I know that I need to just control that part of myself. So I told myself, you need to stop um trusting people way too easily or leaning on them or expecting them to always be there. Because in the end, the only one that can help you is yourself. Parang ganun. Yeah.
Yeah, trust issues.
Exactly. Trust issues.
You're on the right path.
Mm. Okay. O sige, Min. Save the last for ano. Save the best for the last, di ba?
Hindi. And nakapag-reflect ako sa mga answers. Siguro sa akin, siguro, some friends are for a season lang. Ganun. Friends mo lang siya during that phase in life. Kunyari, sa high school lang, college, ganyan. At baka hanggang doon na lang talaga. And that's okay kasi it's life. Maraming temporary people. So, why bother to dwell dun sa friendship fallout? Kasi may kasabihan din na, hindi ko alam kung tama ito yung exact words, pero once na nag-close ang door, may magbubukas na bintana. Ilak.
Mm. Mm.
Wait, tama ba yan? Isn't it when one door closes, another one opens? Wait.
Hindi,
When one
ako na
door
lang nagsabi nun. Para ano.
when when one door closes, a window opens. Sige. O, sige. I'm
Eric,
gonna
ikaw
start
Dapat
using it.
window na lang.
I'm gonna start saying that then.
Eh, baka
difference,
naman
ano
yung
daw?
bahay, isa lang yung pintuan, di ba? So,
You
ayun.
lose your job, may buti naman, may bentana ka
Window.
pa.
So, pag may
I
nag-close
get,
na friendship, may friends ka pang mamimit.
yeah,
Out the window.
I know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Na i-close
I'm
ulit.
just picking on you.
Sige. Okay, next question, guys. Never mind. And we're done.
It's 1
We're
hour.
done.
How long was that?
Outro.
Slightly over.
Thank you for hanging out with us here on Chillax. And remember, friendships may change and breakups may hurt, but every experience helps you grow stronger and kinder. Stay positive, stay connected, and always keep it chillax. Till next time,
When
ingat and keep spreading good vibes.
when one door closes, a window.
Okay.
Now? Wait. Wait. Okay, let's try that again.
3 to 1 daw, Min.
Ayun
3 to
din ako
1.
yan.
Okay, wait, one more time. I'm ready. Oh, okay, I'm ready.
Sabihin mo lang kasi sabihin mo lang.
Wait. Oh, just say it. Oh, okay. And remember, when one door closes, another window opens. Chillax.